Good morning. Wednesday morning, heading to the airport in around 1 hour from now to Toronto, 12 or so hour flight. No Wi-Fi. Not sure how I feel about that, but Air Canada and some friends and Hillel, my travel agent, are taking very good care of us. So hopefully we'll get some good seats and hoping some shut-eye because I'm landing at around 5:30 p.m. My first talk is 8:30. So not much time to rest. It's going to be a very intense couple of days and a very, very cold couple of days. But I love the community in Toronto. Never been to Montreal. Very excited about that too. Very excited about this trip. Let's do this. I don't think I've ever been in the level of cold that we're going to right now. Gotta say, I'm kind of nervous about it, and I'm definitely gonna miss this weather, which for Israel is actually pretty cold and foggy and gross, but I guess it's all relative. This is the driver taking us to the airport, and like I said, we're getting some pretty awesome treatment in the airport, thanks to Hillel and friends of mine at the airline, Air Canada. Shout out to Yummy, Israel Shachter, his nickname being Yummy. Yes, really. Anyway, getting in the car, heading off to the airport. So this guy right here is our VIP service. Pick us up at the gate, or the entrance to the airport, and bringing us basically through security to the gate within a matter of minutes as opposed to hours, which would take because of these lines. So that's pretty epic. I don't know if I could ever fly without this VIP service. Hillel, you are the man. Hillel's my travel agent, and because he did such a good job with me, I recommended him to many, many companies, and he was grateful, and he said, you hooked me up, I'm getting you VIP treatment at the airport. So he has someone pick us up, bring us through the whole thing, like I mentioned, and we're basically checked in, and we've been here for 45 seconds. Now we're going through security, and then to the lounge. Get in the airport, but we get to some hotshot co-founders. What's the name of your company?
Wait, I get to be on Facebook with you?
It's not Facebook.
Oh, it's Twitter. What is it?
This is a vlog.
Live? Oh,
what's your name?
Wait, Micha.
Micha. Oh, I know now. I'm connecting the dots. So you're the CTO or what?
I know Russell's the CTO. I'm president, chief scientist, GM Israel, whatever.
Of course.ai.
Yeah.
Super duper hot company.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming over. We're going to the lounge. We're going.
Enjoy.
Good to see you, my friend.
Bye-bye.
And this man is hooking us up. Have you been on the vlog?
Once, yeah.
Yeah. Who are you?
Mayor Goldberg from
man
Our
himself.
Crowd. Yeah.
Very cool. We're talking to Our Crowd. The summit's going to be amazing. Now we have to get into a lounge right now. Right now. We just missed Amari. How do you pronounce his last name? For the love of God.
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire.
I'm
just
sitting next
missed
to him, so I'll
take some
I'll tell
pictures.
him about you. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, dude.
See you.
All right, finishing up the whole airport situation, and now I will share with you a contemplation that I have every time I come here. Usually when I come here it's at night, so I eat Burger Ranch. It's kind of my airport pre-boarding experience, but now it's 9:58 in the morning. Too early for burgers? Methinks not. I'm gonna go get some Burger Ranch. Pre-boarding hamburger ritual over. It was awesome. Now to the gate. I never know the impact that content has until someone comes over to me in the airport, says they've been trying to get to me, follows me on Twitter, and now we meet in the duty-free shop when I'm looking at the new MacBook Air and iPad Pro. Who are you? What's your name?
Hey, hi, how you doing? My name is Hanan.
Hanan. How long have we been connected on Twitter?
A few weeks. maybe?
Only a few weeks.
Only a few weeks.
How'd you get to me?
I
find
read an
me?
article about you.
Oh, sweet, beautiful. All right, well, we can't talk about what you do, right? We're not allowed to talk about that? Or are we
We're allowed, yeah.
All right, what's the name of your company?
It's called Sensite.
Sensite.
Yeah,
S-E-N?
SIGHT.
Okay, and what is it?
We're doing
Wait, hold on to your seat. Yes.
so what we're doing is a digital rifle sight, bringing the shooting industry to the digital era.
So you're putting a digital
device,
on top of a rifle?
yeah, with all the goodies.
Wow, dude.
Including low light and day modes. We're having GPS included.
What'd you do before? What's your background?
Before that, I was the CEO of a company who produces arms accessories.
Wow, man.
Same industry.
Hardcore.
And before that, I was in the Paratrooper Elite Unit in the Special Gear Department.
You're legit. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Shoot me a tweet. Let's have coffee when we get back to Israel, all right, man?
We will.
Hanan, what's your last name?
Shop.
Shop?
Shop.
Beautiful, great name. Good to meet you, my friend. Thanks for coming over. The man himself. This guy's hooking me up. What are we doing now?
We're waiting to board. Cruising along yet.
We gotta sit here hooking me up. Too late, I already said it. Boarding first, all these people waiting, and this man's taking care of us. I love it. Love it. Best swag ever. I'm getting that tie, baby. That Air Canada tie. It will be mine. Landed, check. Got in trouble with Air Canada staff for recording on the flight? Check. Customs, check. Baggage, check. Going outside to meet Israel Shachter, who picked us up. My speech starts in 2.5 hours. Wow. Holy cow, it is extremely cold. Does this camera work in this cold? It is obscenely cold here. Obscenely cold. Here's the man. What is wrong with your city? What's up, dude? Let me pick this up and hooked it up. First things first. Oh, we got some. Can you make it louder, please? Some background music for my consumption of my Red Bull. Ah, it's good stuff. My first snow in Canada. It's 7:45 p.m. The event starts at 8. People are coming in. Beautiful place. Chabad Flamingo. The man responsible for this trip. How are you? What's your name, Rabbi?
Shalom Aleichem. Mendel Kaplan is the name, and it's an honor to have Hillel here with us.
It's an honor to be had. I don't know if that's English, but tell me about you for a minute.
I'm just a guy who tries to make a difference.
See that? There we go. We talked about this, right? Great people are more humble. The greater the person, the more humble. I love it. And tell me really, who are you?
You're very kind.
No, but I've heard wonderful things. Just tell me real quick your background.
Really and truly, I have the privilege of being a shliach of the Rebbe, one of the Rebbe's emissaries here in the city of Toronto. And I've been fortunate, together with my wife, to have been instrumental in building a very dynamic community.
Beautiful.
And we have a big footprint. We make a difference across the city, a province, and in some ways, even an even wider circle, Baruch Hashem.
Did I ever tell you my experiences with Chabad?
No.
I don't have to talk about it. I had an emergency landing in Billings, Montana. You heard about that story?
No, but I'm going to look forward to hearing
it. I haven't heard that story. It was all over the press. We landed, Chabad drove for like 3 hours to bring us food. They didn't even know us. That's one. Then in Silicon Valley, there's no kosher food. Chabad took care of me there. They take care of me wherever I go. Chabad. Love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. Let's do this, all right?
Excellent.
Thanks.
The global family of the Jewish people suffered an incredible loss. Ari Fuld was a lion who fought for the land and people of Israel like perhaps nobody else. He didn't represent an NGO. He didn't have a fancy organization. He was an individual, but an individual who made a world of difference. His brother Hillel operates in a very different theater, but he also does not represent a big organization. He's just Hillel. But Ari wasn't just Ari, and Hillel isn't just Hillel. And my dear friends, we have gathered here tonight to be inspired by people who have shown us all that you can be more than just you. It's not only a privilege. In today's day and age, it is perhaps an obligation, and it is my honor to introduce to all of you a man who needs really no introduction, Hillel Fuld.
Well, Rabbi, I've heard wonderful things about your verbal and speaking abilities, but I told you not to embarrass me. something about this community. Every time I come back here, I'm from New York originally, live in Israel now, so I have kind of both sides of obnoxious around me all the time. I come here, it's like a breath of fresh air. Everybody's so nice here, it's unbelievable. So I just want to start with a little story that I'll tell you that my father's been saying over the past couple of months since Ari was murdered to anyone who will listen. It's an amazing, amazing story that gives me chills every time I tell it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my brother and his life and the impact that he had on our world. And then, on a much smaller scale, the level of impact that I try to have via the world of technology in Israel. My father, who is a very learned man, but also a very down-to-earth kind of guy, he says, I don't understand the concept of a lamed vavnik, of a hidden righteous man. You know, there's all these stories about some janitor who's really a truly righteous man. I don't know what that means. But I do know that I raised Ari, my father says, for 46 years, and I had absolutely no clue how this man impacted quite literally millions of lives. Millions. Rabbi Kaplan said thousands, and that's normal people like us. Millions of people. I have people coming to me until now saying to me, I'm in Israel, my kids are in Israel, my grandkids are in Israel because of Ari. Mosques in New York said prayers for Ari. I kid you not, I had women from Nigeria write me that Ari gave them hope that he was going to get them out of just the most absolutely insane stories about the impact that he had on our world and millions of lives, literally. And that to me, and this is, by the way, the first time I'm speaking about this. It's been a rough 2 months, but to me, he left me a lot of messages. The primary one, though, is that what I've known for the past, let's call it 10 to 15 years in my small little tech career, is that one person can have a ridiculous impact on our world. This event amplified that message to me tenfold, because now I really truly understand what kind of impact a person can have. And I hopefully will take that in my career again. Like Rabbi Kaplan said, parallel worlds. We both fight for Israel. It's easy for me. Tech is consensus. Everyone loves tech, right? So for me to promote Israeli tech is very easy. But the concept of one person being able to affect and impact millions of lives is something that I always knew was possible, but not at this scale. Whatever it is you're passionate about, whether it's what you're working in or whether it's your side passion, go all in on it. Go all in, ignore the short-term business advice that you might get. And you'll see that at the end of the day, if you build canvases for others to succeed, you end up winning as well. Thank you very much. All right, the first talk is over. Well received. Now barbecuing here and heading to Montreal in the morning. It is freezing, but I really do genuinely love the community here in Toronto. Just super nice people. Some of the most important members of the Toronto community. You got a celebrity here in the Jewish cooking world, Jewish culinary world. Tell me about yourself a little bit. Who are you?
I'm Daniela Silver. I wrote 2 cookbooks, The Silver Platter. Hillel staying at my house.
Kind of a big deal.
Exciting.
I'm just saying, you're a big deal.
Thank
you.
you.
You don't know. Maybe you do, or
well,
maybe you don't.
Well, you tell me you ate my food tonight, so you know.
It's really good. And look at this thing behind her. Holy smokes. So I gotta get one of these in my kitchen. Wait, so do you have a website? Or is your website for the cookbooks, or what? How does that work?
So currently my website is under construction, but you can check me out on Instagram, Daniela Silver Cooks 3, and on Facebook, Daniela Silver Cooks. Check out my books on Amazon. DanielaSilver Cooks. COOKS.
Beautiful.
3.
All right, excellent. If you're into food, kosher food.
Oh wait, let me show
hit her
you
up.
a picture of my book.
Yes, please. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey guys, check out my books.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Awesome.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And who are you?
I'm also Daniela.
Yes, very confusing.
How do you spell Daniela?
There you go. Last time we were in Toronto, they were very hospitable. Is the word? Is that the word I'm looking for? Yes. I've been in Israel a long time. My English is all right. This is like calling my attention. So I'm going to turn the camera around.
I know I'm not going to be honest.
Smoke. Look at the size of those things.
This is from Truly Meats.
So while we're waiting for this
I know,
incredible
that's
steak
what
to be
you
cut
eat.
over there, tell me about you. What do you do? What's your story?
I am a blogger like you.
I mean, I aspire to be like you when I grow up, yeah?
I'm the baby concierge. I do all sorts of things from sleep training to some parenting advice. You can follow me on Instagram at the baby concierge or on my blog, TO like Toronto, babyconcierge.com.
Beautiful. You're like a natural. Fantastic. Joseph, put her links right there. Last night was nuts, so I actually didn't get a chance to end the day. Love Teslas. I'm going to grab coffee here in Toronto, and the flight to Montreal is in approximately 3 hours. My first talk is tonight at 8 p.m., so it's going to be a pretty relaxed day in Montreal, which is great. See you on the other side.